Hey gang, how you doing? This is Adam Rafferty. I admit I've done it again. I've bought yet another effects unit, but I have good reason. I want to show you what it does. I want to show you what it doesn't do. And so start off, go hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and let's get started. All right. Hey gang, how you doing? Adam Rafferty here. I'm going to do something a little bit different today from some of my other videos. I'm going to do kind of a product unboxing slash review slash tell you why I bought it sort of thing. Okay, so this is a simulated unboxing for a multi-effects unit called the Boss GT-1. And it looks like this. Let me try to get it with no reflection. And it's very reasonably sized. The reason that I purchased this is basically to continually chip away at a solution for my travel problem, my traveling with guitars, effects, and wanting to make it as compact as possible. Just, of course, to make life easy for me, and also to keep things a little cheaper and underweight, because the solution that I'm finding I need to do lately, traveling, is totally counterintuitive. I'm checking my guitar in a very stable case and trying to just take a carry-on with me on board. And, in general, it's cool to keep things simple. So let me show you the pedal board, and this is for acoustic finger style. And I'm going to get into what I need and why I need it. Let me show you my current pedal board. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So this is 4 effects. This is a Boss tuner, which I love. It turns things on and off, lights up green and red. You can kind of mute the guitar, everything. You can get in tune on stage in the dark. This is a Boss OC3, which I put a bass note on, an extra bass note. It's an octaver for like a tune at the end of the set. This is really a nifty thing, the Boss OC3. This is a Terra Echo, which makes some warbly, weird effects. And this is just a standard reverb TC Electronic Hall of Fame, which I use for ballads. And these guys in the middle here are usually off. Okay, these are just special effects. This is just for ballads, and I usually have a sound man giving me some basic reverb. Let me hold that up. Now, I know that this is not the subject matter of the video here, but I'm showing you this thing's starting to get pretty heavy. It's on a little metal frame, and I have a nifty T-Rex, you can't see it in the back, a T-Rex something or other, what's it called, a power supply. One of their nifty, heavy-duty, professional power supplies to, So anyway, this thing starts to get pretty heavy, especially if it's in a suitcase with other items. So my main needs in my effect pedals, because I'm not doing anything really crazy, I need reverb that's fairly decent, maybe a long one and a short one for different tunes. And I need to be able to mute things and have a tuner. And I know that there are a jillion multi-effect pedals out there. There's Line 6 and God knows what. There's all this great stuff where electric guys are like salivating over the overdrives, but I don't need a lot of those overdrives. I just need like the basic things that I told you. And it's been my experience that like Boss pedals, you can drop them, nothing happens to them. I mean, knobs don't fall off, and if they do fall off, you put them back on, but they're built really sturdy. So that was sort of one of the reasons I was attracted to this Boss GT-1. And the other reason was it weighs 2 pounds, and it's got everything in it. Now, one of the reasons I haven't used multi-effects pedals is because a pretty knowledgeable sound guy once told me, you know, the digital, the ADHD converters, whatever they're called, the analog digital converters usually aren't that good, but I think they've gotten it together. So you can do batteries in this, or you can do a standard Boss power supply, which I've probably bought 500 of in my lifetime, but they're pretty easy to come by at a music store. In fact, you can use substitutes like iSpot or, you know, anything that'll, you know, fire up a normal 9-volt pedal, which is important because a lot of specialized pedals come with their own quirky power supplies. I gave this thing a test run. I'm not going to give you sounds in this video because most of the demo videos for this are just guys running through all the crazy distortions and wah-wahs and all that, and that doesn't really apply to me as Mr. you know, plug a Maton acoustic guitar in and I just want to have some basics. But you got a tuner on here, you got reverbs, delays, really lots of stuff, and it sounds pretty good. What it doesn't do well is you can't just like step on things on the fly as though it were a pedal board where you could experiment with turning pedals on and off and quickly go down and turn a knob. For example, you know, how much reverb you want, the wet to dry signal. So you've got to get with the instruction manual, and they have a nice, I'll show you the instruction manual in case you've never seen one before. They have a pretty good instruction manual, and you're gonna have to probably do some presets. So I did 3 presets. I did my sort of general reverb where you can't tell there's reverb there, a long reverb for ballads, and hey, they have that Terra Echo, that special effect thing. So I programmed a patch in with that for when I'm doing percussion. They don't have that dividing octave effect. So I may have to bring that octave pedal if I want that, but still one Boss pedal and that thing weigh considerably less. And another thing that I like is there's even less that can go wrong, meaning you just have 2 long cables basically and 1 power supply. And you know, if you're driving to most of your gigs, it's cool to have a big pedal board, you just throw it in the car. But if you're flying, you know, that's when you want to keep things compact. Okay, so yeah, I spent a day programming some presets, and I'm going to continue to practice with those so that when I use this on the first gig and I'm at the sound check, if the preset is not quite right, I know how to get in there and change it. Just a tip, if you're an acoustic player like me, what you might want to do is, you know, make your presets and then go 1 or 2 effects outside those presets, because there's like 99 slots for presets. Go 1 or 2 out and turn all the crazy distortion off in case you hit the up bank or the down bank button and spill outside your presets. You don't want to, you know, all of a sudden sound like, you know, Megadeth accidentally, which I did at home. So, but fortunately, nobody else was here to hear it. It does not come with a power supply, so you'll need to get a power supply, and it has a little looper in it, which is kind of cool, a really simple looper. So I might mess with that on a tune or 2. I don't know yet. Another reason I haven't gotten into looping is because I just don't want to bring one more pedal around. You know, like, so I'm going to show you, basically, if you have a Mac PowerBook like I do, I'm going to show you how, just to give you an idea of the size. The thing is smaller than a Mac PowerBook. Pretty cool, eh? So that gives you an idea. And I'd have to say this is lighter than the than the laptop. So if you are looking for the craziest effects in the world in terms of reverbs and shimmers and all that, this may not be the thing. But if you want something to just be simple, solid, and fulfill your needs for like basic acoustic stuff, it seems pretty good so far. I'm enjoying this a lot. Alrighty, so that's the Boss GT-1. And if I have any further thoughts on this after using it in real life settings, I will surely let you know in an update, either in the comments or in the text below the video. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel and hit that little notification bell so that you'll know when I post new videos. And God bless. Look forward to hearing from you. All right.